Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nura Shabal Kismidus Sulaiman and my number matrix is 241031504. Today, our group will be presenting on adolescent suicides from the perspective of developmental psychology. Adolescent suicide has become one of the most serious and growing public health concern in Malaysia. Over the past decade, the number of school-going adolescents experiencing suicidal thoughts and engaging in suicide attempts has continued to increase. This trend is alarming because it affects not only the individual themselves but also their family, school, and society. Let's talk about slide 2 is a key terms and concept. The rapid change during adolescence and increased emotional vulnerability. Many teenagers face challenges such as academic pressure, family problems, bullying, social media influence, and peer expectation. If they do not receive enough support from parents, teachers, or friends, they may develop depression, anxiety, or feelings of hopelessness. In some cases, these mental health problems may increase the risk of suicidal thought or behavior. Now let's look at the data overview of adolescent suicides in Malaysia. When we look at gender difference, females report higher rates of suicidal thoughts and suicide attempts. However, males have a higher rate of complete suicide because they tend to use more lethal methods. Research also showed that the main psychological factor linked to suicidal behavior include depression, anxiety, stress, and feelings of hopelessness. Overall, this increased trend highlights the importance of early intervention, mental health awareness, and strong support system to help prevent adolescent suicide.
Hello, my name is Gabriel bin Gabo. My number metric is MS2410313669. Today I'm going to present on the developmental risk pathway framework. So, first of all, we know that the adolescent suicide is a result from overaccumulating of interacting risk factor that live without no single cause to explain it. But if we base on the Brenner ecological system theory, the family, the school, the peers, and the digital environment are all shaped on the adolescent's development and their mental health outcome. If we take a look at the risk pathway, we can see that the family, the schools, the peers, and the digital environment are the progenitor of this. Then it moves to the chronic stress, to psychological distress, then mental health problem, which leads to depression, anxiety, and hopelessness. Then the target will experience the suicidal ideation, then move on to the suicide attempt, and worse if they completed the suicide. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Leon Chongken Vui. My matrix number is MS2410314110. Today I will be presenting on family risk factor and their relationship with adolescent suicidal ideation. Family play an important role in the emotional and psychological development of adolescents. A supportive family can protect teenagers from mental health problems. However, family difficulties can increase the risk of depression, anxiety, hopelessness, and even suicidal thoughts. The first risk factor is family conflict. Constant argument between parents, domestic violence, divorce, and an unstable family situation can make teenagers feel unsafe and emotionally distressed. Studies show that family conflict are strongly associated with suicidal thought and suicide attempt among adolescents. The second factor is a poor parent-child relationship. When there is little communication or emotional neglect, adolescents may feel lonely, unimportant, and unable to express their feelings. Research has found that poor relationship with parents can increase the risk of self-harm and suicide, while supportive relationship act as a protective factor. Finally, there is lack of parental support. Adolescents need emotional guidance and encouragement from their parents. Without support, they may feel lonely and misunderstood. This lack of care can make it difficult for them to develop healthy coping skill and emotional resilience. So, family-related factors such as conflict, poor relationship, academic pressure, and lack of support can contribute to depression, anxiety, and hopelessness in adolescents. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Evans Felix and my metric number is MS241031532. Now I will discuss about school risk factors for part 1. Academic stress comes from exam, peer competition, and university admission, causing chronic stress which link to suicidal thought. Next up, bullying. There is many types of bullying and will cause both victims and bullies to elevate the risk of suicidal ideation. Moving forward to part 2. For part 2, we have social rejection and peer isolation. This is because a person who feels the sense of not fitting in with other groups, which will elevate suicide risk. Lastly will be school climate. School with negative environments also able to increase the risk of suicidal ideation. Now I will talk about social media risk factor. First of all will be cyberbullying, which caused by the online harassment in social media. Second of all will be social comparison, where they are exposed to compare themselves to idealized image. Thirdly will be FOMO, which caused by the anxiety from constant update. Fourthly will be harmful content exposure, where they are exposed to dangerous content. And last and fifth will be excessive screen time, where they spend too much time on their phone. All of these risk factors will lead them to depression, anxiety, loneliness, and also have the suicidal thought or committing suicide. And that's it for my part.
Hello, my name is Elrastin, and then my matrix number is MS241031649. Today I will explain two slides, and then first slide I will talk about positive youth development and resilience. In this slide I will explain positive youth development and resilience. It focus on helping young people develop their strengths. There are six key elements. The first element is competency, and then confidence, connection, character, caring, and resilience. This quality help young people become responsibly, confident, and able to overcome challenges in life. And then next I will explain the protective factor. This slide this include family support, a positive school environment, safe digital habits, and personal skill such as emotional regulation and problem solving. Together, these factors help protect young people from negative influence and improve their mental well-being and resilience. That's all for me. Thank you.
So, for conclusion, the adolescent suicide has been a public concern in Malaysia, but we can prevent the suicide rate from growing up by providing a strategically approach. For example, the PYD or the positive youth development. By understanding, we can help and save life of adolescent. Thank you.